Yeah. You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and the Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. Just ask Ray Son. Peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, or we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't say it right, please say it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yo.
Yep.
What up, though? It's your boy OT from the D, and y'all know what it is, man. It's time for another episode of the Fifth Element Hip Hop, where we represent hip hop in its truest form. That's peace, love, unity, and having fun. And you know what I mean? Just like always, we always got some special guests in the building. But before we go ahead and get into that, let me go ahead and introduce my co-host. Y'all know him by Ray Son, but you know why we call him Ramon.
What up? New week, no smitter on our name.
Last time that I checked.
Let's go, man. It's about to be a dope show.
Yes, sir. And sitting next to Ramo, man, I'm like, I want to introduce y'all to the one and only creative director of the Fifth Element movement.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So like, yo, y'all may have seen her out with us, you know what I mean? But now y'all get that formal introduction. Let's go ahead and welcome JMunn. Clap it up, y'all. Come on, let's clap it up. I mean.
Hello, Fifth Element fam. Happy to be in the building. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So she gonna be sitting in with us, giving us that female perspective on things. You know what I mean? And sitting next to Jay Mills is the one and only, you know what I mean? Yo, DJ's favorite DJ. Y'all know who he is. The one and only incredible DJ Slim. Say what up, bro.
Peace. What's good, man? On this lovely day of understanding knowledge. What's good?
Yes, sir. And in the back, in the cut like a shakeout. You know what I mean? You know who it is. The one and only Hollywood Bud.
What's up, y'all? We back with another one. Let's get into it. Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Now that we done got the introductions out the way, you know what I mean? Ramo, what you got for us today, man?
Well, it's been a hell of a week, man. Y'all know we got to interview BNGB.
Yes,
from
sir.
MC Hammer fame, right?
Yeah.
Dope
interview. She still looks beautiful.
Yeah,
right?
I mean.
If y'all don't know who
Black Don't Crack.
BNGB is,
yeah.
Song Too Legit to Quit will take you back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Too Legit to Quit.
Juicy, Oaktown 357.
You know what I'm saying?
And she had her own joints, right? We interviewed her at Father MC studio, the bank studio.
The bank at F Media. You know, and if y'all get a chance, check out that whole interview. It was a good interview.
I was listening to it last night, yo. It's dope.
It's like that. Please tap in, please.
Yeah, and they give you a lot of insight into Hammer's camp and how they ran things and why you don't hear no craziness from the Hammer camp,
right.
Talking about something like, yo, they done got strung out, or
right.
you know, this person can't be contacted because they done
Ain't no Eddie Kane's out there.
Yeah, no Eddie Kane. Nobody getting found under the bridge and no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good.
Right.
I wanted y'all to ask him about, or ask her about, was she there? You know, or did she know about the Redman situation? You know what I'm saying?
The Redman. We talked about the MC Search situation.
Yeah,
we didn't talk about the Redman situation. Yeah, I know. I heard about the Redman situation too.
Man.
Yeah, but Redman.
Wait, what was the Redman situation? Remind me.
Pretty much the same as the MC Search situation.
Okay.
Them not knowing that Hammer was like that.
So like
That's right. That's right.
Album, he had the little interlude.
I remember now.
What's up, thou? What's up, thou?
Right. Yeah, and he basically didn't know that Hammer was like that on the West Coast and came out here. And got a rude awakening that, you know, you're a little far from home to be talking that.
Said he didn't want no smoke with Hammer.
Right.
None at all.
Right. That part.
Straight up.
All right, and then last night the city was up. The Onyx concert and R.A. the Rugged Man,
Yes.
Lethal Reppin' was on there.
Yes, sir.
You want to talk about it? I'm gonna let you talk about it.
For sure. It was a great turnout. If you weren't there, sorry you weren't there because it was like that. The openers, I want to give a huge shout out to Lethal Reppin'. They did their thing. They went up there and killed it. Definitely put on for Vegas in the best way.
Right.
We had Donnie Menace up there, put on for Vegas.
Yeah, Donnie Menace. Tap in, bro. know.
Yeah, he's pretty cold. We also had, I want to say their name was Open Minded from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Different, but they had the crowd moving.
Hella different.
Yeah,
Hella different.
very, very
My
different.
man got up there with a whole 5 o'clock shadow and shit. I was like, bro, you ain't gonna cut that shit before you rap.
Nah, he came prepared and ready to go.
Yeah,
Right.
He had on some long jean shorts and a 5 o'clock shadow. I was like,
the jean shorts.
jean shorts, bro.
And yeah, the jean shorts was damn near hitting his ankles.
Right, you know.
wow.
But his energy was on 100.
His energy was crazy.
On 100.
I was like,
Honestly,
That's what's up.
I was like, man, you know, image need work, but yeah, he was good.
He was grooving. That's all that mattered. He had that crowd engagement. He told me he was my favorite person of the night.
No doubt.
That's what's up.
I ain't had no
That's
problem
what's
with
up.
him.
No doubt.
But most definitely, shout out to Onyx though. They came through and killed
man.
it. When I mean killed it, just killed it. The
Right.
presence was there. Energy was on the stage probably before they even got on the stage. It was a great time. It was fabulous. Shout out to them. It was just beautiful.
Right.
I appreciate them for putting on a show like that, especially with the amount of stuff they went through to get there. But
Right.
it was definitely worth it. Like I said, if you missed it,
I seen
you
Sticky
lose.
Fingers in the back going off on the
Hey,
freestyle.
hey, come on, man. If y'all checked out the live on the Fifth Element, man, you know what I mean? We was in the backstage, you know what I mean? And Sticky, well, one of the cats from Dole's camp.
Yeah.
Because DOE was in the building and he brought his cats with him, and I don't know his name, but he went crazy. And Sticky Fingers followed him right back up, and then he had the albino cat going in right after him, and it was all of them was eating, man. It was just a good night, man.
Great God.
Great God didn't. No, he wasn't in.
He wasn't there.
Him and Joey Majors
okay.
wasn't in the building.
Nah, they were
but
not there.
Speaking of Joey Majors, you know he got a video out, called Raider Nation.
Yeah.
And he's dropping that pretty soon.
Okay.
Or whatever. And Joey, good friend of the Fifth Element family.
Man, shout out to
what I mean?
Joey.
So if y'all don't know about him, man, go tap into his music, man. Good
Find
dude.
out.
And great guy, of course, you know what I mean? I'm like, he been going up too, man. He been getting a lot of spins and
That's what's up.
being on a lot of different platforms lately. So
Right.
check out Great God. He on the rise. If y'all don't know about him, go back to them archives and tap into that Fifth Element episode.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, we had Great God on the
Come
show and he
on.
went crazy.
Crazy. Shout out to
Find
Great
out.
God, Joey Majors,
Yeah.
Ken
Oh,
Burns, Criminal God.
yes, sir.
Peace to
Right.
Criminal God.
Yes, sir. What else you got, Remo?
Let's get into some of this news. It's been 4 years. So 4 years ago today, we lost Nipsey Hussle.
Man,
Right.
The
4
great.
years ago today, man.
Man,
Right. What y'all got any favorite Nipsey Hussle tracks that y'all want to talk about? Any Nipsey Hussle anything? What is Nipsey Hussle, man?
well, let's talk about Mailbox Money. That's always been a classic. Always will be. So shout out to him for making that masterpiece. That's just my personal opinion. That's one of my favorite projects from him. But realistically, he had such a fire catalog, and honestly, it's kind of bittersweet to sit here and talk about it because, in a sense, you're happy about the catalog he left, but then at the same time, for him not to be here to make more history like that,
Right.
it's just sickening. But shout out to Nip.
Yeah, I'm grinding on my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just identify with that. You know what I mean? Like getting it out the mud, just going for it. That song and Key to the City off the Marathon album, Marathon joint, man. I'm like, yo, I love them two joints right there, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, them my two favorite Nip joints, man.
That Racks in the Middle.
Yeah.
It goes so
that's-
hard. You know what I'm
Racks in
saying?
the
I know it ain't
Middle
on
is
Nipsey
right
shit,
there.
but it's on
Yeah.
Roddy Rich. But
But yeah,
You
Racks in the Middle
know
was
what
crazy.
though? Shout out to Jay Stone, man, because he's holding it down,
Yeah.
out there. And
Absolutely.
the album sounds great. The music,
Right.
I slept on it for a little while, and I heard it like recently, man. He was on the 85 South show too.
Nice.
Dope, man. Dope. Shout out to Jay Stone, man.
I'm waiting though.
Stone, Pac-Man, his whole
Word.
camp
Right.
holding it down like they should be.
Right.
It's time for this new Nipsey album though. We 4 years
Yeah.
past
we
his
need
death.
something.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
We
Yeah.
need a little something.
What you got, OT? Go ahead and say what you say.
Well, you know what I mean? I'm like, I don't feel like we're 4 years past it. I just feel like we like maybe 2 years. Because when he died, the album really had just came out.
Right.
No. The album was out. It's probably been out for like a year or something.
Nah, it
But,
wasn't out for a year. It was out for maybe like 6 months.
But the buzz it was giving,
we're
it was
gonna
it
check.
was
We're gonna have to
giving
fact check
those-
that.
it was giving those vibes.
I like it, but even still though, it still had enough life
Yeah.
to last for like another like year and a half.
Right.
Because it was like so many joints that was coming
Man,
off
they
on
still
it.
got life. I don't know about y'all.
Right.
They
It
still
definitely
rotate.
does.
No,
It
definitely.
does.
But,
It's like once you put it on, it's on. You can't take it off.
but his death is what, you know, gave it a extra engine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he was still alive, it would be like, okay, it's time for that new Nipsey album.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because it's been about like, you know, 2 years or whatever the case may be. But that's how I was feeling about his death and waiting for this new Nipsey project. I'm thinking like, yo,
Shout out to Tash, man, because he had the exclusive that he let us hear.
oh yeah, with
You know what I mean?
Junior Boy,
With
right?
Junior Boy, man. Shout out
Yeah.
to Junior Boy out in Texas, man, with the exclusive. Shout out to Tash.
Yeah.
Okay.
He let us hear, and then, you know, we was in there parking lot pimping.
Right,
gave us
right.
Not parking lot pimping.
Some exclusive Nipsey verses and
Right,
shit.
right
you know what I
outside.
mean? He had all kind of shit going on out there. He had some weed we ain't never seen before.
You ain't seen before.
For you.
Well, I don't smoke, so I guess I ain't never seen it before. Shit, you know what I mean? So it is what it is.
Hey, speaking on Nipsey getting killed, two other rappers got killed in the last 24 hours. One is rapper 26 CJ reportedly shot and killed before his car was torched. So this is from World Star. Said Kodak Black's
crazy.
former artist 26 CJ was reportedly shot and killed in Broward County, Florida. Reports say he was involved in a shooting before his vehicle went up in flames. His burned body was discovered in the backseat of his SUV, and the cause of the fire is currently unknown.
Damn.
Right? So that's just one. And then you got BTB Savage was reportedly shot and killed in Houston. And BTB Savage was just on Vlad TV
Right.
talking about, this is less than a week ago, talking about some guys ran up. Well, he was going to do some music or whatever with some guys. They came to his crib, and they ended up trying to rob him. His girl ended up shooting the guy, killing him.
Crazy.
And he went on Vlad, talked about it. Then he went back to the scene, which is his apartment, took some pictures of like the bloody apartment, and boom, now he's been shot and killed. So shit is wild.
Both
Shit
of those
is wild.
situations are highly unfortunate, and they seem like retaliations. I can't really speak on what I don't know, but it's just very unfortunate.
Yeah, man.
You know what's crazy about that is like, you know, you go and retaliate for your homie doing some dirt. He ended up getting shot. So I'm like, yo, my thing is like this, you know, part of the game is, you know, you could lose your life doing crazy shit. That's part of it. So if you put yourself in harm's way and you go out here and say like, okay, I'm gonna bust in this house, I'm gonna try to rob him, and then you end up getting murked, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't feel like that deserves retaliation on the person who shot him, because your homie knew what he was doing.
Right.
It'd be like, yo, nobody says like, yo, okay, the police shot so and so for robbing a bank. You don't go out and go shoot a bunch of police. So I'm like, yo, you should know
make
that.
sense.
I'm like, yo, that's I'm like, it's the same principle. Cause I'm like, yo, if you got beef with the ops, that's the police. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Motherfuckers ain't busting on no police.
That's what I'm saying.
goddamn-
Be like that.
Yeah, man.
That's what
You
I'm
gotta be
saying.
about that life.
Why does he fear the devil now? Now he's a grown man. That's what it is, you know. What I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, I'm like, man. So you know, I don't feel like a retaliation on somebody for trying to rob somebody is that's not a
pretty
good.
wild.
That's
It's
not a
not
good way to
justified.
ride. I'd be like, I ain't riding for you because you was out being stupid, bro. Now,
Right,
if you was chilling in the cut, you know what I mean, chilling, drinking beers with the homies, or kicking it with your baby mama, and some dudes rolled up on you, bet.
That's
You know what I mean?
different. Right,
You ain't deserve to die right then. You know what I mean? You ain't did nothing to nobody, bet. It's time to go ride for the homie.
Right.
But I'm like, if you out doing dirt, I'm like, come on, bro.
It is what it is, huh?
Please, don't got no business kicking in nobody's door.
Because here's the thing: if you went and rolled for him, I'm like, yo, if he didn't die and he came back with the loot, he wasn't giving none of that loot to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? It wasn't like you was about to be like, oh, okay, yeah, we about to all cut it up. Nah, he going to the crib. He gonna get off when he get off. You gonna see him pull up in this new thing, and everything gonna be everything.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how that goes. I'm like, yo, so yeah, I don't that's my opinion on it. You know what I mean?
Right.
What y'all think?
Condolences to the family.
Condolences to the
Honestly,
family.
that's all we can really think about. The condolences. I do think it's senseless acts of violence. I do think the situations leading up to those events were unfortunate as well. I mean,
Right.
it's kind of just like if you ask for it, then it's right there at your front door.
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying it's a justified way or justifiable for anybody to lose their life, but you know, when you're in that game or you play them big boy games, you got to deal with the big boy consequences.
There it is.
Unfortunate.
There
One
it
of them
is.
is death.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
There it is.
that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Right. Staying on this death shit. 2 dead and multiple people shot at Yo Gotti's private restaurant in Memphis.
Damn.
So shit.
Damn, man.
Like, boy, I'm like,
Crazy as hell.
I'm like, did you say private restaurant?
Oh, I said private, but it's privé.
Oh, okay.
Privé restaurant.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Memphis.
private.
My
I was like,
bad.
what the
My
fuck is a
bad.
private
I'm
restaurant?
reading fast. I'm reading fast.
It's only for him. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Everybody
yo,
can pull
I was
up.
like, how somebody died at your private restaurant? I'm
Shit,
like,
it can happen.
that's even worse.
Hey,
It can happen.
now on the location,
Right.
It ain't private no more.
That part, I'll be like, man.
All right, we speaking all these shootings. We got a clip, our first clip, video clip. We're gonna run that. This is a Vegas clip. If y'all haven't seen it yet or tuned in, this is Lil J.O. You remember last week?
Yeah,
Yes,
Lil
sir.
J.O.
He was involved in a shooting.
J.O.
The man came right back, showed how strong he was, and came out with a video.
I wasn't gonna work to see me. You understand?
Sinner's prayer.
Before you lay me down fast asleep, let me lock the doors and check the windows and make sure I got my heat. And before I say amen for all my prayers, I wonder if I sell my soul to the streets, like will you let me see JMunn? Mind racing, feeling trapped, and it's been hard for me to sleep. This shit like COD, and all them killers play for wild G. Tryna shake the devil, got a hold of me. Thought he was my best friend, he told, and it got cold for me. Left my last bitch alone, like what you know about he wrote for me. Run him down and catch him before he catches breath. Kill him and have nightmares and wake up and sweat. You live your life with no regrets. What you know about shooting shots without a net? If you ain't got no bodies on y'all gang, then y'all ain't got a rep. I'm like what happened to my old dreams. Private jets with the whole team when we felt so at ease. This shit weird, they think they know me, but they don't really know me. And I've been dying slowly. Before you lay me down fast asleep, let me lock the doors and check the windows and make sure I got my heat. And before I say amen for all my prayers, I wonder if I sell my soul to the streets, like will you let me see JB?
Yeah, man. Shout out to
Come
J.O.
Yeah.
I'm like, boy, you.
Man,
Get better.
Yeah.
Glad you're
That-
getting better.
recovery.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That shit crazy.
Man, that boy tough.
Very
Tough
Right.
as nails.
Soldier.
Yeah, man.
Tough
Gotta
as
be. I mean, he
nails.
got shot in his face and came back and made a whole video. I don't know
Yeah.
too many doing that. That's different.
Nah. Hell no.
Within the week, though.
Shout out to
like,
J.O., man.
When J.O. was up here, we was talking about, man, protect y'all artists. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Protect
Yeah,
the star.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Man,
Like, man.
let's get into a little lighter note, man. Our next clip is some Kevin Gates news. I don't know if y'all are in the know.
Here we go.
He had a cat go on this podcast and talk his talk.
Let's see
What I was getting into, I tried caviar for the first time. That was cute. It was hot. I asked, like, do you want to come home with me? He was kind of just like, get in my car.
And then just kind of, I mean, that's how they always are.
You don't ask. You go.
Yeah, you just go. You just follow the rules. And I don't know. He's all about like energy, like ashwagandha, like the whole nine. Honestly, we fucked. And I told him I was trans, like mid, like spread eagle, like pussy flap scars and all. Like I literally.
How did you how did you bring that up?
Honestly,
Like,
I was just
mid-sex. What?
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm squirting. He's like, no, you're not.
Does this mean alleged when somebody
Oh my god, you guys
says
kill me.
it?
But no, I was literally, I'm not kidding, like spread eagle. I think he was like eating me out or something, and then in my brain he like stopped, and I'm like, oh, he knows my clit looks different. Like fuck, like I was like fuck, what's about to happen? And he was like, yeah, no, he's not out of breath that quick. Let me get this man an oxygen tank. But he was like, can I ask you something? And I go, yeah. And he was like, are you trans? And I go. And I was just like, I was so drunk, like,
know,
like
come
laying
on.
there, like, hair
What
just
gives you
messy.
that idea?
And I was laying there, and I go, you caught me. And he literally was like, baby, I don't give a fuck. God raised all of us equal, all this stuff. And I was like, that makes you so much more attractive. And that makes you so much more like.
Hey, yo.
Now we already know Kevin Gates is a wild boy, right? He's been drinking piss. Drinking piss, hot piss in cars.
Yeah, that nigga
And
wild as
he's done a
motherfucker.
lot. He's got a catalog of wild. Let me put that out there.
And I rock with Kevin Gates. We just played that clip. Do y'all think that'll take away from his sales or who he is?
I don't really
I'm
think
like-
so. The way the world is set up right now, I mean, so many things. OT, come on.
Come on, man.
I knew he ate a weenie. It was just, it was cut up.
That was cut up.
It was just a cut up.
Come on, man.
Man, what we
I'm
doing,
sorry, man.
Come on, man.
Pause.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
Does that take away from the mystique of who Kevin Gates is? You know, he comes out as a big gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, because I mean, honestly, in my opinion, anybody today can really do something wild or be out in the media for, you know, what other people may see as out of character, but a lot of stuff is accepted now. So honestly, I don't really see it taking him off track too bad. What I do see is old girl's reputation being kind of sabotaged a little bit, because I did do some research.
Right.
She has a heavy following of her own.
Right.
So because of that, it's kind of just like, you know, at this point, you pillow talking. And pillow talking to me, I don't know about y'all, but I see that as snitching. So you sat there and pillow talked for clout. You already had the clout. It's not like they were unknown. They definitely have that fan base and that clout. And for some reason, she just decided to do that. So if anything, I see the backlash being more so on her. Because come on now, we all know Kevin Gates is Kevin Gates.
Right.
There it is.
What are we going to do about that?
Yeah, man.
Hey, look, I honestly don't care what he doing. You know what I mean?
Man,
You know what I
don't
mean?
either.
So who we sleep with. I'm like, if I like the music, I just like the music. So it don't matter to me about none of that stuff. You know what I mean? I just found the story funny.
Right.
You
Yeah,
know what I
definitely,
mean? I'm like, yo,
definitely.
you find you know, you in the middle of doing what you're doing, and you get up and like, are you trans? Like, bro,
What?
are you serious?
It's a little late. It's a late question.
It's a real late question. I'm like,
Delayed reaction.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? What's your mind?
It's a late question.
You know what I'm saying?
Delayed reaction right there.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
nigga, mine was buffering while that shit was going on.
They're spinning like,
Oh, boy.
I'm like, bro, like, yo.
hey, he needed to know in that instance. So he got his
Hey.
answer, and he was cool with it. Allegedly.
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 You know what I mean?
So,
You know what I mean? Sound a little detailed for allegedly, but you know what I mean? We gonna go with
Right.
alleged.
Yeah, man.
Man, what else you got, Raymond, man?
Mr. Atlas, talk about it, Slim.
Mr. Atlas.
Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying?
My brother from East Orange, New Jersey,
Yes,
born
sir.
powerfully intelligent, aka Mr. Atlas, drops Atlas's Atlas, a Black Transit production. You know what I'm saying? Produced by Kelly Clark, featuring Kadada Renee and myself, man. You know what I'm saying? Dope, man. It's dope. Go get it. It's on all platforms.
It's on all platforms.
all of them.
all
Every last
platforms, man. Go get it, man. The God is building on it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Very
And
excited about that.
shout out to Atlas, man. I'm like, he came up here and did his thing, man, and went crazy on the bar test.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he's one of them guys and shit that's definitely Fifth Element fam. You know what I mean? So when he gets back out here, we're gonna have to bring him up and let him, you know what I mean, do a couple
You
cuts
gotta
from
come
the album.
do some more, guy. You gotta come do some more.
Couple cuts from the
Yeah,
album,
please
man.
come
You know,
see us, come see us.
show him what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Also, real quick, I want to shout out to Supreme Smith for this book right here. She got it's called West Coast DJs. It's a lot of DJs from Cali and Vegas in it. D Money. Don't give me the name and all the DJs, man. D Money, Warren Peace, Pizzo. It's a lot of DJs out there in here. You know what I'm saying? And
Dope.
she's got their bios and stuff in there, and I got a little quick little mention in there, man. So
You got
Dope,
one in there?
dope.
yeah, man. It's, you know.
I'm like, yo, you definitely should have one in there. Like, consider.
Absolutely.
I'm like, yo,
Absolutely.
you don't put as much history as all of these DJs you done named in there. You don't put as much history in
Yeah,
the
man.
city.
Shout out to my mentor, Warren Peace, man.
Straight up.
And then I got my babies in here real quick. I know we got guests, but I got to bring my babies up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come here, man. Come here, man.
Come on up here, youngin'.
They scared. I told them they had to rap, but they
Yeah.
got to rap.
Nah, they got it right. You know
Yeah, they look like illegal.
You know what I mean? They looking like illegal.
Yeah. Molly G and Malik.
Head of gut.
My name
Right.
is Messiah.
Messiah.
It's Dominic.
Yeah.
Dom.
That's
You know what I'm
Dominant and Messiah, man. Shout out to King. Shout out to Seven. Shout out to my Asia.
You know
They've
what
been
I'm
out there
saying?
making that money, man. You don't got
Right.
time for us right
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Straight
Young
up.
gods.
Can't be mad at that. Speaking of DJs, the one last night, DJ Lala, she tapped in with us, man. And like, yo, she was already Rugged Man DJ, and she was like
dope.
that.
She was
Yeah.
dope. That's
She
what's
was
up.
Definitely like that.
Word.
She's like that.
I
You know
love
what mean?
seeing female DJs in her type of line of work, making it do what it do for the ladies. I'm all for
She was killing
ladies
shit.
killing everything.
When I say like she's a competent DJ as far as like, you know what I mean, being able to scratch and, you know, blend and all of that good
Oh,
shit. You know,
yeah.
she was a real competent DJ. I was like, okay, I respect your skill. You know, she did her shit.
Yeah, that RA the Rugged Man set was crazy.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
Crowd engagement was on
He's
1,000.
dope.
Right.
He's really dope. Yo,
And
he
shout
like
out to
that.
C's Loco because he got up there
Yeah,
and went
he
dummy.
Hype man.
Right.
He hype man. All right, the rugged man. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yep.
Shout out C's. All right, before we I'm give you a quick little news. Congrats to Malia Obama on her first full-time writing gig on the new show The Swarm. Malia is credited as a co-writer for the show under Malia Ann. So,
Come on, Black excellence.
Right.
Come on.
Man. If y'all ain't seen The Swarm, man, The Swarm is
Right.
Yo, that shit is a
Boy,
trip.
Right. Hit close to home.
Close to home.
Yeah, right. You know what I
Hit
mean?
close
Like,
to home. Hey, and then Jay Dilla documentary, The Legacy of Jay Dilla drops on Hulu this Friday, April 7th. And then also on April 7th, The Breakfast Club, Charlamagne and Envy got a BET spot. So they will now be on BET starting April 7th. Breakfast Club will now be on BET.
Dope.
Yeah,
Another
man.
win
I
for
love to
Black
see that.
excellence.
Word. And you know what? Rest in peace, Unc, man, from Snowfall, man.
Gone.
Come on.
Come
It
on,
just
Unc.
struck a
Right.
nerve for me.
Hey, look, I'm gone, man. You know what I mean? You know we ain't gonna be seeing this Jerry
Right.
curl no time soon.
They're supposed to be
Louis.
doing. They might be doing a spinoff of to Snowfall with the crackhead girl.
Gail Bean. Shout out to
Okay.
Gail Bean, wonderful actress.
Who you
She's
talking
dope.
about?
Wanda. Yeah.
Wanda.
Yeah.
Gail
What's she gonna be doing?
They say it's gonna go from the
Selling
crack
teeth.
era to the
Crack.
gang era. Yeah, and she'll be. I don't know if she'll be the lead, but she'll be a face to
Shit, I'm
put these
here
two
for
shows
it.
together.
We ain't getting no more Snowfall, so
Right.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, man.
Last season. Tap in if you haven't.
No more BMF, no more Woo.
Right.
The Woo last episode was when?
I think it was.
No, they ain't did the Triumph episode yet. Or I ain't watched it yet.
I think it's out.
Is it out?
I think it's out.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's all. I ain't seen it
Last
yet.
last one I seen was the one where they was building up to Triumph.
Yeah.
You know
All
what
right,
I'm
let's go,
saying?
y'all. We got
Yeah.
guests in the building.
Let's go in here
Right.
and
Right.
you know what I mean? This first guest, you know what I mean? I'm gonna bring him up right now. You know what I mean? This guy right here, man, killing the battle circuit scene, man. Killing the battle circuit scene. I'm like, yo, when I first tapped in with him, it was at the cookout. You know what I mean? He was doing this thing. After he got off the stage and he had basically demolished the person in front of him. You know what I mean? I had to ask him. I was like, dude, where you from? He's like, man, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I was like, Dayton, Ohio? I was like, come on, man. I grew up in Dayton, Ohio every summer and shit. That's my stomping grounds. And then he was like, I was like, where you from in Dayton, Ohio? He was like, man, 5 Oaks. I was like, man, stop playing. I was like, 5 Oaks? I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, you from 5 Oaks as well? I'm like, shit. So I'm like, I see him and I'm like, all right, so we get to chopping or whatever. And then he's like, yo, I'm like, where at on 5 Oaks? He's like, 916 5 Oaks. 2 doors down from my grandma. I'm like, bro. I'm like, are you serious? I was like, man, the world is like super freaking small. So it's just a pleasure for me to bring this man up right now because I'm like, if y'all haven't heard of him, now look, stay tuned to this battle circuit scene because this man's about to make a name for himself. Let's go ahead and give it up for the one and only JMunn. Yo, clap it up for him. Yo, what's up with you, bro? How you doing, man?
Bro, I'm chilling, man.
You good, man? You good?
Feeling good, man.
All right. Look, man, I'm like, incredible work.
Appreciate you.
Incredible
Yes.
work. I'm like, yo, we just
I
seen you last
agree.
week at the
Kicked his
cookout.
ass, didn't I?
Man, let's get into that.
Hey, you know what? And I'm like,
Talking shit.
I've been waiting for
Look,
this.
Nito is spam and shit because I love Nito, such a good
Shout out
person.
to Nito.
Yeah.
Shout out
But-
to Nito.
Yeah, shout out to Nito.
I'm gonna say like this, man. I'm like, yo, with y'all, the battle was epic, and what you did was like crazy because that's no easy feat. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, yo, he done took out some cats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I understand. You know, he can rap. You know, rappers rap. You know what I'm saying? Rappers rap. He's like, but I'm like, yo, man. So I'm like talking to you on the phone or whatever. And I asked you, I was like, yo, man. I was like, yo, you know, we do these things up here like the bar test, whatever. And you divulged a little information to me. You was like, I've never done a song.
I've never rapped on a beat, never did a song before.
That's insane to me.
Is
I don't know. How does that happen?
bro, I know, bro.
How does that
I
happen?
don't know, bro. Like,
I'm like, yo, you never had the urge to put on a beat or anything?
I feel like once a beat hop on, I just don't be knowing what the fuck to say.
Come on, man.
But I feel like when you battle with somebody, like it's easy to just look at that nigga and automatically be like, I know I can say this, I can say that, I can say this, I can say that, and niggas be like, nah, just you can still do that on a beat. You know what I mean? Like,
have you ever tried to like channel like okay, say like I don't know what to say, but if I got an opponent in front of me, I can write that. Have you ever tried to channel somebody who you might want to talk about and then just write that?
I thought about that. So when I was trying to write some good shit now, I was like, okay, let me see. Fuck it, let me just, you know. I don't know, that shit hard though. I appreciate anybody who can make music because my shit go blank. My shit go blank. I don't be knowing what the fuck to say.
So all right, what I'm gonna do is, because you know we got 2 guests in the house tonight, and this is someone who you've previously battled, and y'all did y'all thing, and I'm like, yo, also a cat that's from the hometown. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, when I first ran into him, it was in the battle circuit scene. Seen him get up there, you know, cookout, go crazy.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
He did his thing and shit, and I was like, man, I was like, you know, I had to talk to him, you know what I mean? Because we had that connection. He from the D, I'm from the D. You know what I mean? And being from the D, you know, us brothers got to stick together, you know, when we in these foreign places. But we out here now, and we repping for Vegas so tough. You know what I'm saying? So, without further ado, let me bring up the one and only Elbow 357.
Yeah.
Let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what's up with you, bros? Man, it's been a long time coming.
It have. This overdue.
Look,
So I appreciate y'all.
To me, this is crazy because I'm like, yo, I grew up in the D, which my man Elbow's from, and every summer I was in Ohio. Where you from? Like literally in the same.
Crazy, bro.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, and this is a crazy moment for me because not only, like I said it in the thing, you grew up in the same neighborhood, like on the same block.
Facts.
that I grew up on in Ohio. You know what I mean? So I'm sure you probably know some of my family members because we all out through Ohio. You know what I mean? Like, that's fact. That's fact. I'm sure he knows some of them and shit. You know what I mean? Being out there. But you know what I mean?
That's how it goes. It's a small world. You
Facts.
know,
Very much so.
Facts, bro.
Now, I've already talked about how you guys have met each other on the battle circuit. I like for both of y'all to just give me some insight on how that was, you know, going up against each other, and what was your thought process on how would you come at him and you come at, you come at Elbow come at Munn. How was that?
Shout out to JMunn because that battle, like, no, real talk.
Right,
we gonna give it facts. Like,
right.
He experienced. I'm coming into it far as being a diverse artist. Like, I'm diving into it full fledged because I love the culture.
Right.
So me, how I sound like I've been in it. It's good. We still, far as the stuff that I put there, experience. I don't sound like I just started. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I give that to you.
I will vary far as the crowd and then give it to the people that listen because we both had some crazy
bars.
But I definitely say, okay, yeah, he got that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Respectfully, because you get better from your L's, and it's about the character, bro. If you a soldier, if you a wolf, that's what you train for.
He
you know,
cook the next nigga for sure.
Facts.
Right.
So I mean, salute to King Gas and Miles Low, the whole real talk.
You know what's dope about that is, like, you know, in the battle circuit scene, you know, it's a heavy bravado and everybody's, you know, poking their chest out. It's almost refreshing to hear somebody say, like, you know what, I could take an L and it's sportsmanship. It's like, you know, I'm like, you don't see anybody, you know, on the basketball court get out here and be like, okay, when I see Shaquille, I'm gonna shoot him and shit because he won a championship. You know what I'm saying?
In the rap game in general, people don't give each other enough props. It's always how I can outwork the next man or how I can outdo my opponents instead of, letting somebody know, like, oh yeah, you got that.
Right.
That's dope that y'all are able to think like that about it.
So elbow projects. I know you got something, guys. I'm like, he been leaking. He been leaking stuff. He been leaking stuff the whole time.
Dude, what we doing here?
What you cooking up?
Man, I got so much in the bag, man. Shout out to Neighborhood 6, Two-Tone.
Sheesh.
I got so many unreleased and videos coming, so I'm just staying cool so I can do it the right way. I ain't in a rush because, you know, it's a business. So by me being my manager and understanding how this works, like most artists don't, you know, you got to have your IRSC codes and you got to be able to, you know, put your music on these platforms and register here and there, Sound Exchange.
Right.
Song Trust.
You know what I'm saying?
All these
it's a lot of different things that I'm doing on my own. So, you know, it just take time. It's coming though.
Alright.
We working. This big shit. It's major.
shit.
Okay.
Big facts.
So I asked JMunn how he never has written to a beat. Has that ever registered to you to never write to a beat before?
All the time.
What?
I swear.
Damn, all right.
I'm fascinated with battle rapping because how I write is like I can write a song without having a beat and put it to a beat. Like this bar test, whatever I give y'all right now, I'm making a song out of it.
There it is.
That's how it should be. Take notes.
Facts.
So JMunn, okay, so now that we done established that you've never created a song before, is that in the works now? Is that something that we about to do? What's going on?
You got it in
I'm
you.
gonna try, bro. Honestly, I'm gonna try. Like I feel like within like this year, maybe the next year, I want to like take a step back from battle rap and like try to see if I can transition into a musician. You know, hopefully, you know.
I'm like, people have put a beat on and said rap before, right? Nobody's ever been like, yo.
Niggas just be sitting there like, man, I don't.
Fuck out of here, bro.
I don't know what to say, man.
Hey, Ray, did you have any clips of any of their battles?
We got a clip of JMunn up. So, but I got a question. We do have a clip, but has either one of you ever wanted to slap somebody during the battle? You know what I'm saying? For man type shit.
Yes, but it wouldn't have been J-Mon though. But I got respect for bro, but yes.
Say yes.
What about you?
Nah. I say that only because like I'm like, you know what I mean? I get into them backs where I talk mad shit, like I'm a shit talker for real.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I peeped last week. We heard you.
To me, it's nothing that's off limits. So if a nigga cross that line, then I gotta just take that because I do it. So I can't get mad at a nigga for doing it to me.
Okay,
That's a
a
fact.
to look at it.
My intake more so wouldn't be about what he's saying to me. It's me off the strength of looking at him like, bro, do you believe yourself? Like, for real, like I'm nice though, but I'm a real peaceful guy. But do you believe yourself?
Like, said all these bars are cap right now.
Right.
Come on.
I believe myself. That's the crazy thing.
No, facts.
Right, yeah.
Telling yourself,
Really
yeah,
like
I'm really
that.
like that.
Yeah. Shit me.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
Hey, I ain't mad at that though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. So with the battle rapping, I'm like, both of you guys have been in. Has it been like something that do you feel like the city you grew up in kind of cultivated that type of mindset to be able to go into these and have that suit of armor on?
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat.
Because
I don't think it's necessarily like where you from, but just how you was raised. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So, yeah.
So with that being said, who would you credit as your influences? I'm asking both of y'all that. Because, I mean, for battle rap, that's a little different for you to just wake up one day and be like, oh, you know, I don't want to be the normal artist. I want to jump into battle rap. That's a different world. So who would
Shit,
y'all
battle
say?
rappers, I'm not gonna hold you. Like
Okay.
I accidentally started watching battle rap.
Oh, wow.
And then once I started watching, I'm like, yo, this shit fire. Like so the older I got, the more I was like, you know what I mean? My parents were type strict, so once I got grown, then I was like, my friends would be like, nigga, do it. Just try it out one time. And I tried it and I was just like,
and it was over.
I like this shit. You know what I mean? Like I like this shit.
It was over.
We got a clip of JMunn doing what he do. So let's see what's going on with you.
They ran back last week.
I said I came here fully loaded, ready to put a couple
kicked his
bullets in
ass.
his fucking tongue. Who put their brand on record? Well, I hope you niggas prepared to lose your fucking money. You said you would beat me? That's fucking funny. You see beating me? Like having intercourse with a sex doll. Fucking dummy. I can't
I just knew I was gonna lose,
yeah, I'll
bro.
be damned if this nigga take this win.
He
Now
look
I'm
pressured in
pissed,
that hoodie,
and I'm
too.
feeling like a nutritionist. My patience is thin. I'm waving a stick. I said I'm waving a stick, and this knocking out features. Pistol whip him. Now his teeth on the weapon like Jeepers Creepers. Ripping ears. And what I'm doing here tonight is unusual. I got the weakest nigga out the camp. I think Moan delusional. I could've got pain. Nigga, them matchups is beautiful. Hell, I could've went to work with Todd. That would've been more suitable. But
That's my boy. RP my nigga Ty, bro.
He said R.I.P.
Man.
Come on, man.
All right.
Sheesh.
Talk talk your shit, boy. That shit was
It's like, man, that was like, no, I was actually scared as fuck that battle. I just knew I was gonna lose.
You can't really tell. It came off like you were
once
betting this
I
game.
heard him rap, I was like, oh yeah, I got this.
Okay. Okay. That confidence came off like a straight bet. Salute.
Hey, you gotta respect somebody that feel like an underdog and got that sauce. Like that's how I be feeling too. So respect to him. He came that long way.
Yeah.
Came a long way.
I ain't mad at that. I'm like, man. So now that we got y'all, you know what I mean, in the circle together, y'all already done battle rap, y'all already respect each other. When's that collab coming?
Come on.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Put down the bars. You know.
Whenever he want to do it, I'm willing to.
I got him.
Yeah,
bro.
you feel me?
I'm just saying, man.
Big facts.
The crazy thing is, like, I heard the niggas' music before I actually watched his battles.
Right.
So I listened to the niggas' music before, like, so when I was studying the nigga, I wasn't really watching the battles. I was just watching the niggas' music and shit. Like,
Right.
And I was like, oh, this nigga nice. Like, he can rap for real. Like,
Right. That's what's up, man. I'm
Big
like, yo.
fact.
Yeah, that'll be a dope collab. Y'all
Real
make that
talk.
happen.
Come on, man.
I'm
like,
working with everybody this year, man. It's
shit,
going
man.
up.
What studio you out of right now?
I'm everybody. Hitman, Big B,
Shout out to him, man.
Two Tone. If you don't know any other producers in what the Vagues, the X, the Millie X, whoever you whatever. You know what I'm saying? If you in Vegas, tap in with them producers, they gonna get y'all right, man.
Okay. I ain't mad at that, man. I'm like, yo, so fellas, I'm like, man, you know, we got a little something up here, you know, called the bar test.
The bar
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, what y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to flip a coin? The last couple of weeks, we done did a almost like a freestyle fellowship type of deal where we had two killers on the show at the same time and do what they do. You know, last week was Miles Low and Spin a P.
Cook that. Them niggas was cooking.
You know
You
what I'm
gotta
saying?
follow up with something great, man. Salute to them.
So I was just like,
This
Soaking up
week,
game.
you know what I mean? We got Elbow 357
Boom.
and JMunn.
yeah,
Boom.
gang.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
So now what we gonna do? You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, which one we flipping the coin? Who going first?
Elbow gonna start it off, man.
Elbow gonna start it off. There it is.
I need some motivation, man.
Elbow gonna start it off. You know what I'm
Just a
saying?
little
gotta
bit,
get the
just a little
brain
bit,
turning.
bro.
Come on, man. Hey, Fifth Element fam.
All right, let's
y'all
get
know what
to
time
it,
it is, man. It's time for that Fifth Element bar test. And y'all know, you know what I mean? My motto is rappers
get
rap.
to it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they
so
do.
we got Elbow 357 about to eat on the bar test. Let's go.
Let's
Get it. Let's go.
Yeah. Let y'all feel that soul in the beat real fast. Talk to him. I'm just trying to talk to him. Hey. We living in a parallel, you're meant to a paradigm. Push a loose 20, I'm pushing a paradigm. Talking legal litigations, they calling you Farrakhan. Magna Carta bail bonds for simply bearing arms. I ain't mean to riddle you, no telling what my pen to do. Frequency is plentiful, I might not even remember too. Rep is a tree for our labor, we need every fruit. This the type of music, bitch say it, hey, I dare you to. Life ain't a game, monopoly. They playing with us, caught up in lust, pushing personas. There's plagiarism from the school of the hard knocks, but I paid attention. The shit I spit handicap and make you pay to kick it. Shit was downhill for me till I made attention. I'ma do it for the culture cause I represent it. Design your own definition, that's your best decision. Keep your life jacket by your side. They burning bridges, prepare for the worst. The reason I got banger, keep squares out your circle, they really are triangles. They give you small piece of the game, then violate you. Baby say the bag feel like a baby, she dilating. I'm convinced I'm killing this odd angle. Living the illusion, don't know if your timetable. Trying to separate us, but really the time tangle. Intertwine angels as we imitate. Entertainer cemetery, you swindled your last patient. We ain't have room for the bodies, we put them in glass cases. Stones in the buffs, got my whole face sick. The judge, account overseer that close cases. Teamwork make the dream work, I'm being modest. Corporations use your signature for a deposit. With this pen, I'm a motherfucking dog, I'm being honest. Top 10, made money out of thin air pianist, nigga.
Woo! Come on, man. That's
I'm just trying to talk to him.
Come on. Talk to him. Come on, man.
That was fire.
Man, come on.
And you had to
We
hit
just
him with the blade?
We just trying to turn the frequency up. Yeah, I brought these resonators in for a reason.
That was fire. That was fire.
Yeah, man, protect your energy, keep your energy right, man.
Me?
Let's get it. We just getting the frequency right.
Y'all ain't peeped that Detroit move that he did at the end. He hit it with the blade and shit.
Details finest.
Y'all don't know about that, yo.
Yeah, man. We here. Come on, what we doing?
nice.
Humble as possible.
We here. Hey, man, Elbow. You know, we got a little thing we like to say when anybody comes up here and blaze this thing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? In honor of our favorite DJ Certified.
Rest
you know
in
what I mean?
peace.
We like to say you certified on the bar test.
Certified.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So you
appreciate
certified
that,
on
man.
the bar test.
Facts.
Elbow 657. Come
bar
on,
high,
man.
all right.
Hey, Boog, what you think of that?
Hey man, that was
Book don't got no words.
Lost the words, man.
Come on, man.
hey. Yeah, that was fire, man.
I'm like,
that
straight
was-
up.
Words
that
of
was
Hollywood.
awesome.
Fire.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So now, you know what I mean? Now that we done had Elbow
Shit,
do his
alright.
thing, you know what I'm saying?
Drum roll.
We got the one and only JMunn up here. You know what I'm
on.
saying? And y'all know what time it is, man. You know what I mean?
That's
Rappers rap.
Rappers rap, bro.
Do it, bro.
Right now, Fifth Element fam. Let's go ahead and get it to it, man. We got the one and only JMunn about to eat on the bar test. Let's go.
Let's get it.
Come on.
Hey, shout out to my nigga Gas for the beat too, by the way.
Hey, shout out, guys.
You niggas looking at the GOAT. See this buzz official throwing salt on my name, then he slugs and hit you. Real hood nigga. All I know is drugs and pistols. After this, they gon' know the name. Monumental. What's the issue? Fuck that acting, you niggas capping, y'all slacking. Who said you niggas was good at rapping? Madness, first time on a beat and shit, I'm spazzing like AI. This shit not a game. We talking practice. What's cracking? Need a minute, gotta get my head right. The flow code, you niggas better tread light. If the bread right, the pen get lethal. It ain't a fair fight. Casper the friendly ghost, nigga, I'm dead nice. So pardon me, but let me talk my shit. It's like I'm talking with a lisp. They don't talk like this. Dog eat, dog world shit. This talk some slick. Every time I talk, somebody died. A pin a cause of it. But let me break it down. See my family, I gotta make them proud. Niggas sweating down, they the best until I take the crown. Satan bound. See the disrespect is blatant now. The flame spitting. Oh, that's the reason they hate me now. Who gives a fuck? So you niggas gon' have to give it up, or you will be in the ER if I have to lift it up. Give them bucks, riding dirty. I got it in the trunk. JMunn, missed the next round. You niggas know what's up.
No!
Get it.
Shit! Come
Hey,
on!
you know how long it took me to rap that shit, bro? Appreciate it. Hey, appreciate it.
First time on the beat.
First time on the beat, bro. First time on the beat.
Come on.
Come on. On the fifth, though.
First time?
First time.
First time on the beat.
First time,
Look,
bro.
first time on the beat.
You wrote that like it wasn't your first time.
You know, like once
I'm
you,
saying.
I feel like once you get a starter, that shit just start like, all right, this ain't that bad. This ain't that bad. I might
That's
can do
that
this.
battle rapping. That's
I might
that
can do this, bro.
in you. Okay?
I would say I'm surprised, but he already battle rapped.
Yeah.
He already like that.
Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna say it right now, man. I'm like, yo,
Hey.
that's your first time on the beat.
Yeah, man.
I'm like, we done had cats up here 100 times on the beat
Facts.
and couldn't ride it like that. I'm giving it up, bro.
I respect
Yeah.
that.
Certified on the bar
Certified.
test.
Yeah.
Certified.
RTP certified.
Official.
I'll give you that.
Raymo, what you think of that, bro?
Man.
Nah, they definitely did their thing, but see, y'all battle rap, right? We haven't had battle rappers on the show go head to head. That's what I want to see. We got some time. We got some time. Y'all done faced off before. You know what I mean?
We already faced off, already won. I don't do rematches.
Oh!
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Elbow, go in.
He had his chance,
man.
he lost it. It's cool.
Far as I can say, I freestyle a battle rap right now off the fly just for the culture.
Come on. Hey.
But at the end of the day, at the end of the day, he got the dub.
Right.
But when I get to my form or whenever it happen, it will.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I feel like I
I'm
was
just
gonna
still
win regardless.
polishing.
I'm not gonna hold you. Like I thought I was gonna win regardless because he ain't really like the nigga got like a couple battles. Like
Right.
I do this shit like in my sleep type shit. You know what I mean? Like so.
So
I was gonna win off of just season alone. Like not gonna hold you.
just being
yeah, I was gonna win because I just know how to win. So I just thought like
Fuck that, Elbow, go in,
I
man.
would, Robert, I wouldn't say that easy.
Ray over here, the dark devil on the
I
shoulder.
wouldn't say that easy.
I love the competition.
But
Yeah.
I love it too, bro. Especially being on the underdog side. I love that.
Right.
I love the energy. That give me more push, bro, every time.
I love the
And
competition.
I watched that battle though. I mean, so do you
Every
really
time.
feel like he didn't give you a little run for your money? He was
tough.
jogging
He
a
actually
little
did better
bit.
than I thought he was gonna do, which is crazy. Like, and it was no disrespect to him, but he
from the previous battle he had before that one, it was like
You see
he
the
elevated
elevation?
a lot. Like the elevation was amazing.
Okay.
So,
Right.
I couldn't tell that nigga, you know, that day, like, nah, that shit trash. I'm not reacting to that shit. But I gave it up to him afterwards.
Oh my
Like,
god.
you had to hit him up on the 1v1 tip. Like, bro, you did your shit, boy. You did your shit.
Woo.
Nah, he did his shit though, for sure.
I let it be, you know what I'm saying? I leave it in the battle, bro. I ain't too. I know it's politics and you know what I'm saying?
But look,
it is what it
always
is.
I done had conversations with Elbow after a battle. And you know what I mean? We've had a conversation and I told him like, and you know, I'm always truthful.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, like, okay, you need to do this, this. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, I know he elevated on the next one from the previous one because I seen the previous one. You know what I mean?
The next nigga, he gonna cook for sure.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna
every
I need to
time.
see that.
But here's the thing though.
Yeah.
Every single time I've seen Elbow perform, from the first cookout to the time of now, I've seen him
Elevate.
get
all about elevation.
greater
bro.
and greater and
Once
greater.
that nigga get into his bag and he figured his shit out, bro.
Yeah.
It's over.
he's
It's
eating.
over,
Be
bro.
crazy.
It's
So
over.
he's
And
still
what
in the
really
vault.
is it if
Yeah,
you're not
yeah.
elevating?
You know what I mean?
Facts.
We want to take top name battles and we want that. We want the household name. We want the pressure. That's what people don't know.
Absolutely.
It's about
that
the
energy.
lesson,
Because them the
gang.
ones you learn from, bro. Them the ones you learn
Yo,
from, honestly.
so I'm gonna ask y'all this: how do y'all study for a battle rap? How do you study for one? How do you remember 3 rounds of 48 bar verses? That shit is insane to me because I mean, like, I got a problem remembering a
It's
16.
not on
Memory is
you.
the easiest part for me. Memory is the easiest part. I feel like once I start writing it, that shit like in my head. I feel like the studying part, like if you're gonna do angles and all that shit, that's probably the hardest part. Because I'm on niggas' Facebooks, Instagrams. I'm on their mama shit. I gotta figure out who, what, you know what I mean? So I do shit like that. So yeah.
Damn.
I
Probably
mean, me
studying part.
personally, the same way, but not really. I say, you got your homework, you got your stuff you see. Far as polishing the work, I treat it like making music. I go lay it down and hear it a lot and keep saying it a lot before it comes. So my prep is like crazy. Like every battle, you would think I'm getting, you know what I'm saying? Like I treat it like it's the top. I treat it like it's the championship every battle, like same shit. So
So
I
we
look
got
at it.
Repetition.
Yeah, on my mama, like everything passionate. We take it hella personal. We take it hella personal, everything, bro. So like, shit,
Got
I
to,
prep,
bro.
I
Gotta
do
take
the
that shit
real
personal.
work. Like he said, the instas, the socials. I mean, the character when you see the person, cause you know I'm kind of experienced, so you know you can just tell. You can make jokes out of nigga's character or however you flip it, whatever way you choose, whatever angle you
That nigga
choose.
said I look like Michael Blackston, Kevin Hart, Lil Nas. I said, he got me
Hey,
fucked
with a
up.
J, I say with a
Let me
J
show this
Munn
nigga
at the
something.
same time.
Right.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But you know what? Like I said, man, I love the fact that you guys can have the battle, come up here, sit on a platform like ours, man, and actually laugh about it and be like, yo,
Yeah.
man, like
That's
you got me
love.
on this and I got
Because
you on
anybody
that.
like
you know?
me and Elbow talk frequently outside of like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so out of all the other niggas, like I talk to Elbow more frequently than I talk to anybody. So
Right,
going
right.
into the battle, it was a respect level. Like, bro, I actually
Nice.
respect you in this shit. So there's
Nice.
certain lines I wouldn't cross with that nigga because that's my homeboy for real. So it's
Right.
I wouldn't
Okay.
even.
Oh
you feel
my
me? So-
mama,
And that's dope.
and that's kind of like different too, because it's like even being like an eyeball in this situation, coming being new. Like, all right, I try to tap in with the home base and everybody. So I just do my rounds through the culture. Everybody can tell you, like, even being in the league, like I tap in with everybody, bro. Just like that's the love I got for the culture. I embrace like the unity part, and then I get my little personal pitch. I say
Facts.
like
That's
to
fact.
everybody. You feel me? So
That's dope.
Gotta stay
God.
tuned into the culture,
Nah,
which we
dead
are
ass.
all about.
You
Come
really
on.
got to, bro.
That's dope. So now that we done already established that you can rap on the beat. You know what I mean?
Make it happen.
Now
I
it's
got
time
you,
to
bro.
it's time
Make
to
it
start
happen.
rocking this project.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know
want
what
to
I
hear
mean?
no
I'm
excuses.
like,
You didn't heard
project
it happen
on the way, man. He needs a
Project on the way.
Project on the way, man. Project on the way. Fuck it. Fuck
I'm
it.
like,
Bro,
straight
definitely
up.
need
You
project
at
on
gas
the way.
station studios all the time.
It's like the perfect opportunity.
It's a
Gas, if you're
studio
watching
there.
this,
Gas just
Gas.
dropped you on a beat.
Come on.
You know what I mean?
Salute the gas for
You know
the
what
beat.
I'm saying?
Because when the nigga first hit the beat, I said, what the fuck I'm about to say to this shit? I don't know what the fuck I'm about to say. I was lost, bro.
Look, you
That's
said
crazy.
everything
You
you
ain't
needed
too
to
lost in
say.
the sauce. You did what you needed to do.
Y'all want to hear something funny
I
about my beat?
appreciate
What's that?
I went on YouTube in a room full of people and said, pick the beat.
Wow.
I already had the verse
Wow.
before they picked the beat.
That's crazy.
I
Wow.
wrote to y'all on the
Okay.
fly.
That's talent,
That's
bro.
merch too. That's
That's
merch.
Yes.
crazy.
It's real
That's
life.
that work
Fact, it's
ethic.
merch.
That's crazy.
So I'm trying to get like that, nigga. I'm trying to.
Hey, you
Look,
there?
That's crazy.
I
man.
mean,
That's
you
fire.
clearly just showed us that.
That was
so
amazing,
Yeah, bro.
Ain't no excuses. Project me, please.
got you.
I'm
I
just
want to
saying.
hear it.
I'm like, man, Raymo, what you got for me, baby? You want to jump in?
You want some more news real quick?
Yeah. Give me something.
Okay, real quick. Let me go. So influencers will no longer get paid for Instagram, Facebooks, and Reels. So I might well slow down on them Reels,
Y'all
man.
pockets finna be hurting.
Damn, you can't get paid for that shit no more?
Messed up.
Niggas got to get a 9 to 5,
Right,
bro.
and you gotta pay for your blue check now. I think it's like $8
$8
a month.
or some
So
shit like that, yeah.
y'all want
$8
to
a
feel like
month.
y'all somebody, put that money in and
That's
get
how
your
much
blue check for
Netflix used
$8
to
a
cost.
month.
Come on. what?
So if you don't pay the $8, they take your blue check back.
Take your blue check.
Wow.
And what does it mean to get a blue check? What is that?
Verified, bro.
That
Like,
means
you,
you're
I know you verified, but what does that mean?
You're that nigga in the
nigga, you just
Instagram
that
world,
nigga in that
right?
world, like,
In the
From
Instagram
what I'm
world, you're that
understanding,
nigga.
it help you get to an algorithm that you probably couldn't reach on your you know.
That's
literally.
So now you telling me I can pay for the algorithm, but
Yeah.
now I can't
Some
get
niggas
paid.
is already paying for the blue checks and all that shit. So
But it's actually helping protect your account too. You know how everyone gets duplicated all the time.
Okay.
So it's going to help protect your account from getting hacked and duplicated. So they probably,
Facts.
I think Instagram is behind all the hacks and duplications anyway.
They ain't
So that's
slick.
So then they
They make
sell
you
it.
blue check.
Yeah.
Right.
they tired of these niggas
Makes
getting this
sense.
easy money, bro. They tired of these niggas getting this easy money.
Look,
Makes
man,
sense.
let me find out.
Most artists don't know about a pixel. So if you know about a pixel on your social to make your brain or your hub do that, most people don't know that. So now you about to right. Most people pay people to do that because they don't know. Like on your fan page, you
Right.
can control the brain of the like who views that. You know what I'm saying? Like so. That's
Yeah.
when you pay for your personal ads.
Look, we gonna have to talk off air because I don't even know what the fuck you just said to me.
Educate
But
the
I'm like,
fuck out of us up here. I'm like the pixel.
I just be sitting back waiting till the interview right.
And I got one last gem for all the Death Row fans and Suge Knight fans. Suge Knight is reportedly planning to have his life story turned into a TV series like BMF.
How y'all feel about it?
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. What y'all mean?
Well deserved.
I'm like, yo,
That's
I
gonna
don't
be the
really
whole
care for
Death
Suge
Row
as a
story.
person, but the culture behind it
I
and the
think that's
history,
why
I'll
it's gonna
take
be
it.
dope. Like that nigga is the villain.
It's like
so
hated
it's-
to love it.
He
That's gonna be
definitely
crazy,
is
'cause
is
he's
the
a villain
evil
for sure.
man.
And then it won't be like a 2-hour movie and over. It'll be, you know what I'm saying? You'll get 8, 9, 10 episodes.
You get
of it,
more
you
in
know what
depth
I'm
with that
saying?
shit. 'Cause
Right.
usually when they do that, like famous people shit, movies be terrible because they skip all the good shit and just show
Right.
like the,
Right.
you know,
All Eyes on Me was not good.
That was, I'm
I
sorry.
did not like All
That
Eyes
was
on
a
Me.
terrible production.
But that was
I
a
don't
movie
know.
also.
I-
and
Yeah, it was.
even look like
It
It
was.
was terrible.
I'm like, and Notorious was good, but it was kind of like,
That shit
it was
was
watered
It was
down.
lacking.
Yeah, it was
very
watered
much
down.
lacking.
But it was like, man, but All Eyes on Me, I was like, man, what the fuck was y'all thinking?
this shit is a joke.
It was very much given. They didn't have the right sources. So
You around people that know Pac for real, like, and you hear their stories, he was somewhat of what they pictured, but when I hear people talk about that stories, it be more in depth. You be like, okay,
Right.
they give you a more full. Cause
Them
I-
niggas just took a paragraph and ran with it
and
the
ran
whole
with-
movie.
and left
Nigga,
the
y'all
whole
missed
other
it.
18
Exactly,
million
like-
pages
a
out.
synopsis. That's
Exactly. Where the body at in this motherfucker? Like they just took the first paragraph.
So Ramo, go ahead and give us some our allies and let us know what's going on right now, because you know we about to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
it. Yes, sir.
I ain't in the microphone.
Shout out to Miko and Two Tone. You know what I mean? Mad Records. You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
Shout out to Q the Barber. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
Taking off fades. You know what I mean? Shout out to Divine Graphics. You know what I mean?
Yep, yep.
All the way out on the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sun rises in the East. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yep,
And,
yep.
and shout out to everybody inside the live chat, man, that's been tapping in with
Yeah,
us. You know what I mean?
appreciate y'all.
Straight up.
Appreciate y'all.
Y'all
Thanks
been
for
doing
the
y'all
fam for
thing. You know what I'm
tapping in.
saying? Straight up. And give it up for our guest today, man. Let's give it up for Elbow 357 and JMunn. You know what I mean? Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Hey, Bug and the fellas, Dom and Messiah, take us out.
Take us out.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey, yo, Fifth Element, we out, baby.
Peace, peace.
Yeah. You You already know that it's evident. You're rocking with East God and the Fifth Element. Probably should run for president. The Black Wolf walk in the woods, feel like the Revenant. I had to embellish it. MC on the beat, like OT from the D. Just pass me the rock, I'ma pull it up from the 3. I see strange things like 11. And when I'm on the mic, I get them hype like DJ 7 or DJ Slim in Hollywood like I'm Boog. They know I'm the one. Man, the knowledge come from the dreads. Just X-ray son, peace, love, and unity. You gotta give it your best. And you say that you got them bars, or we gon' give them a test. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You ain't said right, please say it one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4.